Hello guys, welcome back to another lovely trading video. In this one we're going to be going over how to create scanners and the two scanners I use when day trading. So the first one is going to be a gap scanner. But this will basically do is just find any stocks that have gapped up overnight and are up at least 5%, but obviously you can adjust that if you only want to see stocks up 10, 20% or whatever you want to see. So as you can see, this is my gap scanner that I personally use, which will only show stocks between $3 and $30 that they've traded at least 150,000 shares on the day and is up at least 5% on the day. So to do this, if you're on Thinkorswim, it'll be a similar process no matter what broker you're on, if it provides scanners, but we're going to do this on Thinkorswim so you get a rough idea even if you're using a different broker. So all you have to do is go over to add filters and click stock and do that 3 times. So stock, stock, stock. Then all you want to do is change the settings. So what we're looking for is last. What this basically is the actual stock price, the last value it traded for. So depending on what you're doing, if you're trading small cap stocks such as myself, you may be looking for anything from 10 cents to like $10. Or for me, I don't like the super low value. I prefer $3 to $30, so that's what I have. You may, if you're trading large cap, want to be looking for something at least $50 to I don't know, $250, or you may do it off market cap, which you can do by doing this, and you could just say any stock that has at least 100 million or a billion market cap by doing that. We will use last day for this example, and we will do exactly what I do, is $3 to $30, as that's just personally what I trade. We will delete these other ones as well, just so it's clear. Next one then you would look at is volume, because you want to make sure that the stock is just, there's actually buyers and sellers on that stock. People are actually looking at that stock. You can pick anywhere from, probably I wouldn't ever recommend using less than 100,000 volume, but you could go from, be a bit more selective and say it needs at least 250,000 or 500,000 shares traded, because the biggest gappers on the day most likely will have that kind of value anyway. But for this example we use 200,000, as I would say that's quite a good kind of benchmark or just a beginning value to do. Last one then that we would look for is percentage change. So this is the percent that it's changed from yesterday's close, or if it's Friday's close. So again, you could do whatever kind of fits your criteria or what you're looking for. Usually 5 is a good benchmark. It won't then show you thousands and thousands. You'll probably end up with around 100 to 200 every day. But then obviously that is quite a lot of stocks, and that's why you could maybe increase it up to say 10%, and then that will probably kick out a lot and you'll be left with maybe 20. But what I personally do is leave it at 5% and then use a second scanner partnered with the gap scanner. So this is all I personally use for my gap scanner, and I exclude OTC stock, which you can do by category, or OTC stocks, because I just don't trade OTC stocks. And then all you have to do to change this into the momentum scanner, so once you save this, you can just add one more filter, add study. So once you add study, you want to come over to price performance and you want to add price change. And then what you can do with this is edit these criteria here. And what you can look at to do with this is, first you want to change this. So if you trade off a 1 minute chart, you most likely want to put 1 minute here. You want to change this to close if it's not already. And then what you want to do is change these 2 numbers. So what this is basically saying, it is up at least 2% in the last 10 candles. So as we have 1 minute selected over here, it means it's up 2% in the last 10 minutes. So you can adjust this again to, if you want something a bit more selective, so maybe up 5% in the last 10 minutes, that would give you maybe only 1, 2, 3 or 4 stocks, but they will most likely be the ones that you're looking for. I personally use up 2% in the last 10 minutes, because then out of your gap scanner, let's say like right here, it's showing 100 of 124. Once you add on this, we'll probably be left with a lot less. You can see 7. So usually 2% in 10 minutes is usually a select number. You don't tend to get too many The max I ever have at a time is maybe 20, and depending on how your trading strategy is, it's quite quick to filter through those 20. So that's basically it on how to create these momentum scanners and a gap scanner. They're quite easy to do, and they have a big impact on your trading if that's how you find all your stocks, like I do. So that's it for the video. If you want to check out the strategy I do with these scanners, check out the first link in the description. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.